Life goes so quickly. This is our 50th anniversary this year. I've always dreaded having to call 999 for anything, you know. I've always thought, it must be awful.
Oof. It's almost in his liver.
I had to phone my eldest son first and tell him. It upsets me just to say it. I said, you know, got to get up there, we've got to get up there, go.
Initial results show Eric has shattered several ribs. He'll remain in an induced coma until doctors receive his full scan report to find out the extent of his injuries.
Hello, St George's. Is it land or air? Air, OK, thank you. Yep, 10 minutes and it's by air.
What is it?
Fall from height, flail chest, nil else. I put out the helipad response team and the major trauma team.
A 75-year-old man has fallen 4 metres at his home in Sussex while cutting trees in his garden.
Helicopter coming in will go straight to CT.
Well, there's always a level of urgency with any trauma patient that comes in. Working here and having this big team behind us and knowing that whatever does come in, we can manage it. And it's not it's, you know, it is us.
Well, if they're relatively stable, we get all of their kit off the patient first here, and then we'll put our monitoring on him when he's over in there.
Just thinking about the patient, and then we'll be thinking forward. Things may not be quite as they were 15 minutes ago when you got the telephone call.
It was raining, and so he put on his old garden coat and his hat and he went up. And I said, I wouldn't go up, it's pouring with rain, stay in. It might be nicer tomorrow, do it tomorrow. He said, no, I want to finish it. And he came in and I said, what have you done? He said, I've fallen off the ladder. Well, I didn't realise that the ladder was out full length, you know. He was soaking wet. He started to make for upstairs. I followed him up and he was leaning at the side of the bed, holding his side, just moaning and groaning. I was really shocked because I thought, you know, oh, he's hurt himself, he'd get over it quickly, but he didn't.
Well, are they off their chocolate?
The HEMS team will make a very educated guess at what injuries they have. Our priority is to find out exactly what those injuries are. With unconscious patients, we do full body scans so that we can see every single injury that they have and then be able to manage those appropriately.
Seeing him like that, I thought, oh dear, I hope he does come out of it. So I thought, no, he'll be okay, he'll be okay. That's all I kept telling myself, everything will be okay.
Ready, freeze, Is everyone ready to listen?
Happy with monitoring. This is Eric. He was 75 yesterday. He has fallen about approximately 4 metres from a ladder while cutting trees in his garden onto his right side of his chest. He's then brought upstairs in his house and collapsed there.
So we just have a listen to the chest at the top end. Some tubes, thanks very much. It's got a chest drain in. Happy? Thank you, mate, thank you. Did you hear the story? Yeah, so he's cutting a tree or something and has fallen approximately 4 metres onto the right side of his chest. He has then self-ambulated and gone up a house that is being built or he's building and collapses upstairs and then starts vomiting.
Life goes so quickly. This is our 50th anniversary this year. I've always dreaded having to call 999 for anything. You know, I've always thought, it must be awful.
Oof. It's almost in his liver.
I had to phone my eldest son first and tell him. It upsets me just to say it. I said, you know, got to get up there, we've got to get up there, go.
Initial results show Eric has shattered several ribs. He'll remain in an induced coma until doctors receive his full scan report to find out the extent of his injuries.
It looked like his ribs are completely malaligned. I thought it was one that looked like it was in his liver. So we're going to settle here. We will obviously wait for the scan. I'm just going to do the blood. Do you want to kind of feel his arms and his legs as best you can about if you want to get any imaging of anything else done?
75-year-old Eric was flown to St George's after falling 4 metres from a ladder while cutting trees in his back garden. He's still being kept in an induced coma while doctors wait for the full results of his CT scan.
How are you doing? Happy for a bit of family? Yeah. Thanks, mate. So he's just up here on the left.
It's more tough for the family at that time to see their relative or their loved one intubated and ventilated in an emergency department. And this is the time when you're going to spend more of your time talking to the family.
Okay, come up this side.
You know, I remember as a kid, it would be my father up the ladder cleaning the gutters at home and getting the leaves out the gutter.
This is one of our intensive care doctors, anaesthetist. This is his little helper.
Oh dear. You can tell when he's done something bad because he goes like white. His skin just goes.
That injury to his chest is really major.
Bad. It is, isn't it?
I'm surprised he was able to actually get up and walk in.
If you reflect back what your parents or what my parents could have done 10, 15, 20 years ago, then it's quite different to what they can do now.
The sedation is keeping him asleep. And then he's also paralysed as well. And that's just an injection that we give through with a vein there, and it just completely paralyses you. He won't move. You won't see him move at all.
We saw him laying there on the bed and he was unconscious. They had to have the machine working to keep him breathing. And I just thought, because he'd fallen off his ladder, it had caused all this.
But he does have a significant injury to his chest wall, and we presume that he's got a significant injury to his lung as well, because that would have been bashed and bruised and will be bleeding a little bit.
I always used to think to myself, on this earth, there's a man walking around that I'll probably marry, and I wonder who. I wonder who it'd be. We courted for 4 years and he didn't say anything about marriage, so I just said to him one day, well, if we're not going to get married, we might as well split up because I'm not going to go out with you forever. And with that, he just said, well, when do you want to get married? So, so we arranged it from there. Well.
So it was his birthday yesterday, I hear?
Yes.
75, 3/4 of a century.
So that was quite nice.
What did he do for a living?
The shoemaker.
Oh, really? What kind of shoes? Posh shoes? I mean, as in...
shoes. From a boy, he helped the cobbler down our parade of shops, right from a little boy, and he's always loved shoes. He's done riding boots for the Queen. He's done, you know, and that's the highest you can go, really, so... He always has been very clever, but I would have liked if he'd been more one for going dancing, because I used to love dancing, but he didn't.
Do you want to see his X-rays? Because they're actually,
do, yeah.
and it just kind of like makes a bit of sense.
Yeah, okay.
You can see this one has gone in, and that one's gone in, and so that's broken there, and it's broken there. This one's broken there and there.
I knew I couldn't start getting too bad because then they'd all start crying. So I had to sort of keep myself composed, if you like, you know, to say everything will be okay. Don't worry. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, I can't even tell where these bits.
It's really
That
bad.
one's come out.
It's going to be a right operation putting all those back together.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah. Oh dear.
This guy, 75 years old, fell clipping some trees and fell, and then got a chest drained by HEMS and then started vomiting, so got tubed. He's got an end of the rib touching his liver.
Bloody hell.
He come walking down the garden. I thought he was having a heart attack because he was holding his, sort of walking down, holding his side. Yeah.
He's been a good husband, he's been a good father. Most women like to get the children to bed. He didn't like that because he said if I'd have put them to bed early, he would never see them. So he used to come in and have a little game with them or play with them for a little while and then they could go to bed. But he used to love seeing them when he came in from work. Well, they're going to put him up into intensive care tonight, I think.
Eric is being taken to intensive care, and specialists will decide how to rebuild his ribs. He will only be woken up once his condition is stable.
It's always been a little bit of Spanish, mañana, and, you know, I leave that today, I can do it tomorrow. When I'm over this, I certainly won't be able to do that because life is running short now.
Well, I said to him, you're grounded. I said, you're not going up ladders anymore. So he said, oh, well, we're C. I said, no, you're not. You can't go up a ladder again. I said, not at your age. I said, you stick to the ground.